All right, here we go. This is part 3 of our Touchplan tutorial. And let's say we accidentally finished something, but it wasn't quite done. So we can click on these 3 little dots here, and we can revert to planned. So now we can say, all right, we can save that. So now we can treat it like it originally was. So nothing's happened. Um, You can click back on it and then you can update the status, and now you can say, okay, it's back, it's finished. You can change the start, finish date, all that stuff. So that's just how you can edit a ticket if you need to. Ultimately, um, if you are looking for a specific role or something like that, or a location, and you don't see it, you can go here to roles and you can add a new role. You just type in the name, select a color, and then save it. So that's pretty easy. And then it will show up on the list. You can also do the same for locations. You can add a new location, name it, put a color to it, save it. It's pretty simple, which is very nice. It's a very nice feature. Also, you can add members if you have admin access. Here's a list of all the members that we have currently. So that's nice. And also, if you want to take a look at your constraints as to just like what's going on, you can click on this up here. And then you can say show constraints for this plan only. And then here are the constraints that are in this current plan. So that's a nice overhead view slash feature. The other thing that you can do is, let's say your project's getting pretty big and you're afraid of messing something up. You can go to Snapshots. You can save current plan, type in a number or a name. I usually do like 729.2022, and then I save it. And so now, if anything happens, I can go and I can revert back to the plan that it is in this current state. So if I go move a bunch of crazy stuff or mess something up, then ultimately I can fix that. Like one instance, we had a bunch of tasks that were over here in the to the right of the activity line, which that's great, but if all of a sudden somebody moves this activity line, all those tickets that weren't active now become active. And then that can really mess up everything. So the best thing to do is at that point, you just go to your snapshots and then just revert back to time. And this usually will update if you do a big change. They'll automatically create a snapshot, but I don't always trust that. I like to do a weekly snapshot of the current plan that I'm in. So let me see if there's anything else that we need to add to this tutorial. We could probably do another swim lane. So what we're going to do is we're going to add a swim lane. So let's call this Sally. And what we can do is we can change the color, which is kind of nice. So you can change the color. And then you can select that color, which is pretty cool. And then you can be done. So now you can tell when you're with Sally, and you can also tell when you're in Bob's swim lane. It's just kind of a nice subtle color change, just so you kind of know where you're at. So when you get to the bigger jobs, it's easier to tell what swim lane you're in, especially when the swim lane is very, very large. So anyway, that concludes part 3. Thank you so much, and have a great day.